You are now live.
Live. Pressures of a Black Man. IG. It's going to say the video for us. We can download that video, actually.
Oh, that's what's up.
Clips out of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. Like I said, we just vibe out, bro, until somebody show up.
Yeah, man. Y'all gotta forgive us, and this is for the sake of recording until people tune in or whatever. Me and the brother was just chopping it up. Y'all can blame.
Do you say?
You know what I'm saying? Cause
Aja.
Yeah. Who that?
Aja.
Aja. Oh my God. What it do, Queen? Blessings to you and everything you doing. Go hard with it.
We just, like I said, this trial run, we putting the podcast on stilts. Like I said, we just throwing it out. We've been talking about going live for a minute. You know, we just decided, listen, we just going to do it, man. Just put the stilts on, see what happens. So whether it's 1 or whether it's 10, 15, however many join, man, it is what it is. But Rose, you want to just go back and explain, man, what's the story behind Pressures of a Black Man, how you came up with it?
Yeah, so Pressures of a Black Man, you know, all of us went through a lot with COVID, you know what I'm saying, which kept us at home, man, to do a lot of reflecting. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you wasn't forced to reflect on life or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're human. But at any rate, during that time, you know, I looked over the years in my past lives, man, and I thought about a song my cousin, Rial, wrote called Pressures of a Black Man. And the thing that stood out in that song was, he said, no one understands the pressures of a young black man. And if anybody knows, and I know black men understand, that we have a unique struggle that we have in this existence. And our sisters can feel us as well. Not that they don't have a struggle, but we both know we have different struggles. And as men in humanity, black men have a unique struggle globally. And I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, that made me want to be able to kind of create something or a platform so we can all have a space to talk about what are those different pressures. And one of the things, though, I wanted to identify, you know what I'm saying, what those pressures are from black men across every walk of life. Yeah. Whether you from the hood, whether you in the hood, whether you're in corporate America, just black men of all walks of life can talk about their pressures as they approach life. You know what I'm saying? Just a platform to really talk about that. Really specifically build on that, but not just to harp on what the pressures are, but tools and resources of how to navigate through them to you know, progress to those goals that we have to be men. You know what I'm saying? Just a basic man to be able to secure your family, protect your family, put food on the table, leave a legacy. But our journey in doing those things are so freaking hard, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The compromises we have to make, you know what I'm saying? Whether you're alpha, beta male, whatever freaking label they want to put on anything, bro, is, and I personally have these frustrations of having to compromise in different areas. You know what I'm saying? I accept the game and know what it is, and I'm a conqueror, so I'm gonna get through it. But I'm not gonna not acknowledge that we have a different journey. You feel what I'm saying? And I think with opening up a discussion or a dialogue about it helps brothers help each other, hold each other accountable. That's a big one, holding each other accountable, having integrity to be the best black men we can be for our families, bro. Yeah. And that's what Pressures of a Black Man is about, man. That's what my cousin wrote it about. He was, you know, crying out his soul about, man, nobody understands. You know what I'm saying? He, a verse in it, he say, he said something like, oh, it's just too stressful. Oh, he say, I'm lied on, talked about. It's just too stressful for my soul. Asking God to restore me and make me whole. Yeah. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? That's like some like crying out soulful stuff, man, when you think about not only how you challenge yourself, but all the outside, you know what I'm saying, challenges from society Yeah. And mainly for me specifically, from the black woman.
Yeah.
You feel me? And not to even point a finger, because I know a lot of them understand the pressures. And we trying to work through how we can get through each other's individual pressures and come together. So, you know, for me, it's family oriented. Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to provide that, man. And so I started to do the shirts to represent pressures of a black man. You know what I'm saying? I think Aja know about that. Aja was my first model. I was just going through the pictures the other day. Aja, like, that's crazy. I was going through the pictures the other day. She was my first model for my saucy gear.
Yeah, I remember you had the, logo.
Yeah. I still got it, Aja. I'm bringing it back, you know. I actually invested in my own screen printing equipment to actually be able to do that, you know what I'm saying? That's a part of Pressures of Black Men. Y'all know I do stuff and it's all collective. Yeah. So from the theater to everything goes together though. So I figured to invest in doing that because not only because I'm a designer and graphic and stuff like that, I'm like, man, I can make my own stuff and get it printed. Yeah. But I have children so I can teach them a skill.
Exactly.
You feel me? So that's where we coming with the Pressures of a Black Man. Of course, Saucy Gear is coming back because I had like dozens of designs for that. Yeah. Saucy Gear is coming back. What she say crazy, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, man. Yeah. Full Throttle, like I say, the podcast we normally pre-record. Rose chops it up, edit it, you know, we upload it. We haven't really went full throttle as of yet. But again, like I was telling Rose, like, listen, the thing about what we doing and how we building as men, or more so as a culture, it's important for us to unscripted, go live, man. Just, you know, put it on stilts, not have no plan, so to speak. Just put it out there. So again, whether it's 0 or whether it's 5 or whether it's 1, we're going to record this. We got, you know, everything going, cameras going in here just to kind of chop it up and montage what we're doing. But just to get a heat check, you know, just to get a heat check and put what we're doing out there. You know what I mean? So really like I say, but what we gonna do, man, like I say, we're gonna sit and just kind of build with one another. We minus two brothers, Ramses and Brother Rod. Shout out. They weren't able to make it tonight, but like I say, me and Rose, we're gonna hold it down. What we want to do, man, we're just gonna sit here and converse, see what happens. Yeah. But what we do when we usually link up, we've been playing this game. It's called Black Card Revoked. Really cool game, man, and we just figured what better way than to sit, play this game, put a little bit of perspective on it. And like I say, bro, we ain't none of us perfect, man. We all get together as brothers, as 4 of us, man, and we sit and we meet twice a week, really to kind of sit and politic and just talk about life in general, you know, for what that's worth. And again, I know a lot of genuine brothers that can build off of what we building as a foundation, 100% raw, 100% genuine. We ain't perfect, and we know what we're going to pretend to be. And like I say, the following, it really is just us right now. But again, we progress. Yeah. So we just going to do what we do.
Here's another important thing about what we do when we get together is it's not just to really, you know, build on Pressures of a Black Man, you know what I'm saying, and discuss different things, but we do weekly checkups on each other. You feel what I'm saying? Like this brother that helped me through some times where I'm like mentally frustrated, you know what I'm saying? But he got some jewels for me that support me, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I needed that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. So it's a brotherly checkup we do actually on Tuesdays via Zoom meeting, just to see how your week going, how was your weekend? You know what I'm saying? And not just regulated to that time. I'll call this brother whenever if I need, you know, just a vent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just a vent. You know what I mean? And have an ear. And it's a brother that understand that struggle, understand that pressure, you know what I'm saying, you feel it, that'll help you continue to be patient, persevere through things. Yeah. That's a real important thing about what we do. It's just not only trying to build economically, strategically, you know, and leave legacies for our family, but also just being there to support each other. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's a big part for me because, you know what I mean, like, I go hard in my own right. Me and RL go hard in our own right. Brothers like us, we need some some support, you know what I'm saying, to keep that energy up.
It's necessary, bro. You know, like I say, man, we 12, 13 years since we've been knowing each other, bro. Yeah. And we met each other. Like, we out here West Coast, and neither one of us are from the West Coast, but we out here West Coast. Yeah, but again, it's just you meet people, and then over time you gravitates to like, man, and same thing, to pay respects to roles, to have somebody to be able from a corporate level, from a personal level, from an artistic level, to be able to pick their brain, and somebody that genuinely understands whether it's music, for me and Rose, or whether it's theater, and again, more to come, man, with Rose getting back into the theater, producing his own plays, definitely, man, such foundation.
Yes.
And we really growing, and really what we're trying to build, man, is foundation for brothers and brothers alike, like-minded, to strive to be great. And when you're not necessarily feeling so great, man, to have somebody to lean it on and give you that extra push. And that's what we do. So Pressures of a Black Man is just that. Again, rugged, raw, authentic.
Yeah.
We just decided to, man, let's go live and see what happens, bro. We just gonna sit and do what we do, man. We're gonna play this Black Card Revoked. If you've never seen it, get into it, man. Really is, somewhat of a questionnaire. I want to say there's like 5 levels or 5 editions, so to speak, of Black Card Revoked, where it just has a series of questions, man, and we just really sit and we, through playing this game and vibe, and we was able to man, we should put this on tape. So, bro, we just gonna go ahead and do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, Black Card Revoked. So,
all right, first question.
All right. So, answer this question. What's your mama's Saturday night turn up? So, what does your mama do on Saturday nights to turn up, bro? So, 4 questions, or 4 answers predominantly. A, her Saturday night turn up was church. B, line dancing. C, gambling. Or D, a bottle of regrets and Lifetime. So again, a Saturday night, your mom's turn up was A, church. B, line dancing. C, gambling. D, a bottle of regrets and Lifetime.
Yeah.
You already put your
Did you explain to him that part? This card part?
Nah, I didn't. So you have, for multiple choice questions, you have A, B, C, and D. Yeah. The way that we typically play, usually it's more individual. So it's majority wins, right? As the back of the card say, majority wins. And again, we're not plugging Black Card Revoked because they're not paying us to sponsor them. But again, definitely it's a real solid game if you never heard of it. But again, you have multiple choice questions, which has an actual correct answer, or you have majority wins. And that's what we're playing right now, majority wins.
Cool.
So basically, depending on what card, if it's multiple individuals they put out, the majority of the individuals, that's the right answer, so to speak. So with just 2 of us, again, we'll just strength our way through it.
So I put my card down because I already know what my mom's Saturday night turn up is. Yeah. So what you got?
She might see this video. You ready?
Yeah.
3. You went with church.
So I went with church.
I went gambling. Mom went gambling. We just felt right. So explain that though.
Okay, so I think that question made me try to go back far. And my mom, which passed on to me, was a workaholic.
Okay.
So I got great work ethic from my mom. Now, something that's consistent in her life, she taught me how to study. And what she would study was scriptures.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's a turn up for my mom. It's studying scriptures. Because it's like mine too. Like I will sit here and read books and dive into something. That's a turn up for me. So I'm like, yeah, off the top, if anything, even from before she was a minister, even then, like my mom was just on that. If she wasn't working, she was studying something spiritual. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's good. Okay, explain yours.
I know, bro.